Hey everybody, I'm Jeff.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Chelsea.
And Chelsea's our newest member. We are heading out for, actually, this is going to be a little different. It's going to be kind of like Gas Grubbing Ghosts, like a vlog, but it's going to be our first Ghost Hunter Academy episode. So we have the person who won the Ghost Hunter Academy. We're meeting up here in Tappahannock at Blaze Joe's.
What?
What's the restaurant?
Robles Cantina.
Robles Cantina. And we're going to get some, I imagine they have Mexican food.
They do. Yes. Hopefully.
So tell us, how'd you find this place? Linda's usually good. She picks out these places, and she hasn't gone wrong yet.
I call myself the logistics manager because basically what I do is coordinate the transportation, look at the route that it's going to take us, and then try to find a place where we're all going to be able to meet up to have dinner beforehand. And it just so happens that we're meeting up in Tappahannock. So in Tappahannock, there's probably a handful of good restaurants. And this just, since Grace is not with us right now, we figured that we would go and have Mexican food so she couldn't complain about it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Chelsea, it's interview time here. Are you excited about, have you been on an investigation before or no?
I have not.
So this is your first time, huh?
This is my first. I'm a newbie.
Yeah. Are you more like nervous or excited, or is it kind of a combination of both?
No, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
All right. I would have been nervous when I got in the car and saw that, Linda was driving there. I would have been a little bit nervous.
I'm a wonderful driver.
Linda's a good driver. I'm just kidding about that. But
Never had a ticket.
Never. Nope, I have. So the Virginia Paranormal Academy, I'm just going to mention it real quick here. What we do is every month we're going to do a drawing. And this month, if you want to get in on it, we had a huge turnout of people. Huge response, which was very good. So this month, it's just going to be TikTok exclusive. So our TikTok is Virginia Paranormal. I'm just going to put the video up on there just because it was a little bit much gathering everybody from all the different social media means. So if you're interested in getting in on that, when this video posts, hop over to TikTok. It's going to run probably until the end of September. And then at the end of September, we'll pick the next person that's going to come out with us.
Yes.
But we are going to go meet our Virginia Paranormal Academy winner and Matt. So, a reason perhaps to stay tuned.
Right.
All right.
This is one of our favorite parts of the investigation is the food beforehand. Yeah. And the snacks afterward. But so we are here with Susan. Susan is the winner for last month's Ghost Hunting Academy. Paranormal, what are we calling it?
The Virginia Paranormal Academy.
That's right. So Susan, you live only a few minutes away, kind of a hop, skip, and a jump from where we are right now.
35 minutes away.
Yeah. So, and you've watched some of our videos, you said before.
Yes.
What exactly would you say that you like about the videos or don't like about the videos? And be completely honest.
The realness.
Okay.
You know, they're not fake, and you're not making extra noises and things that aren't.
We get that a lot. We get a lot of people that say that they like the truthfulness behind it because if we don't actually have something going on, we state that there was nothing happening.
Right, nothing happens.
Yeah,
So.
exactly.
Right.
So,
Linda's putting you on the spot there. Like,
I know.
if I showed up to this team, I'd have been like, yeah, sure, I watch your videos. And then someone asked me a question, but like, I have no idea. Like, I didn't actually watch them. Like she didn't take that into account. She thought you were being honest there.
I figured maybe she could make something up if she hadn't actually watched them. But
maybe no one who watches these videos would actually show up for this thing.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I've been watching paranormal people, and some of them I'm like, yeah, next.
Well, you won't find a paranormal people here. Got that from Scooby-Doo. All right.
So are you excited about tonight?
I am, yes.
Good.
I might
Nervous?
not show it, but no, I'm not nervous. I'm just excited.
Have you been on an investigation before?
I have not, but I've had my own people join me at certain points.
So kind of, you've done your own thing a little bit here and there, looking around,
No,
like
it's actually sitting at home and waking up from a nap and somebody's there watching me.
Oh, okay, so your house itself.
Weird things. Different houses, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So you have a little bit of experience with it,
Right.
but yeah. Well, we'll certainly show you the ropes and tell you everything about it. Some of it may be boring to you because it's more on the technical side of things, but a lot of it is we try to have fun, We try to enjoy what we're doing because if we're not enjoying it, and not actually helping the people that are there, then
why do it?
Why do it?
Why do it, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Fun along the way, though.
So we're excited about going to eat here.
Yes.
And there's Matt.
Hello.
Hey, Matt, how's it going?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Not too bad. You excited?
I am. Yeah.
What you excited about here?
The fact that well, for starters, we're going to enjoy some Mexican cuisine for the 17,000th time.
Yeah, that's right.
And this house supposedly is abandoned. So it's been a while since we've been to a place where nobody's actually living in it.
That's right.
So
That's right.
That's true. So let's get
Matter-
some. Where are we in Tappahannock? We're in Tappahannock.
Matt, are you wearing googly eye earrings?
I am, yes.
Oh, sweet. I saw them. I'm like, are those googly eyes?
They
That's
are,
really
yeah.
cute.
Yep.
Like that.
All right, let's go eat. Got some serious decor in here, huh?
Yeah. Somebody's done some wonderful paintings.
That guy, he's got the float there. Can we say pew pew?
Yeah,
Sorry.
pew, pew.
Robles Cantina. This is the best Mexican menu because it's got pictures.
Oh, true.
So you don't have to worry about trying to figure out what the things are. Right?
Stopped at a Italian's ice cream and bakery yesterday. And my sister was with me, and she said the restaurant next door is all night, all Spanish. I said, so you point at the
Yeah,
the
gotta
pictures
point at
of
the
what
picture.
you want. She goes, yeah, pretty
Right.
much. It's supposed to be really good. So.
Yeah, we got a place like that near us now, where you have to go in, and I had to translate everything off the menu for Jeff.
Yeah, that's right.
Because he had no idea.
Awesome.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Is everything good?
Yes, thank you.
Matt, what's on fire over there?
My fajitas.
Oh man, that's pretty good. Yeah, nice. And then we got the original trio here, and this is a quesadilla, right?
It's a fajita quesadilla.
A fajita quesadilla.
Peppers and onions too.
Oh, that's deep. I didn't know they could combine the fajita and the quesadilla.
Yeah, they had a fajita burrito that I almost got too.
Really?
Yep.
That's amazing. We're gonna need those. Yeah, for sure.
So I got a San Jose burrito. I forgot what's in it, but it sounded good at the time, so I just, figured I'd do something different than chimichangas when I always got.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you got over there, Susan?
Just a chicken quesadilla.
All right. All right. It's not a fajita quesadilla,
No,
huh?
it's not. Just chicken.
All right. Is that the carne asada over there, Matt?
It's just steak, onions, and peppers.
Nice. That's the way to go, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I already sampled this taco here, and I gotta say it's pretty good. Like, it's light and crispy, packed with meat. It's not like those Taco Bell tacos that got a little bit of meat in there. Mmm.
Get the crunch.
That's the taco.
What's in it, but whatever it is spicy.
Quesadillas good too, or fajitas are good too. So good, I forgot what I ordered.
It's tough with the quesadilla fajitas and all that. You know, you don't know what you're eating now. Finished up the meal there. How about it, Matt?
That was good food.
Yeah.
Sizzling hot,
Yeah.
tasty.
Yeah. Is that the general consensus there? You guys like the Robles?
Very good.
Yeah.
Robles Cantina.
Robles Cantina.
Yeah, if you're in Tappahannock, you definitely got to try it because they've had some of the best chips and salsa that I've had in a long time at a restaurant. The salsa was very fresh tasting and, not too incredibly spicy. The chips were light and flaky, like they were fresh. It was wonderful. Couldn't stop eating them.
Right. And right across the street there's a red beacon.
Yes.
That could only mean there's a Sheetz over there. And Linda heard tell that this Sheetz is haunted.
It is, yes. We used to come up here and, anytime we had investigation in this area, we would stop at the Sheetz. And then at one point, Jeff and I, if we had nothing to do, we would go out to Willis Road. What was the name of that battlefield? Malvern Hill. We'd go out to the Malvern Hill battlefield and do kind of like a little investigation thing or ride through there. On the way back, we would stop at the Sheet. So it was always like really late at night, and they always had a security guard over there. And the security guard told us one time, he said, this place is haunted. And so sure enough, I went into the bathroom one night, and they had the motion sensor faucets. And I'm sitting there washing my hands after I did my business, and all of a sudden, the one next to me on the sink, the water turned on. And I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And walked out of there. But yeah, there's a lot of places like this. But we've been by here a couple of times where it was police tape. The police tape it was around the building. You know, they used to have shootings. They would have murders and stuff here. So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
never know
So
what could be haunting it.
it could be
you know?
scary for other reasons. So
Yeah.
maybe before it gets too dark, we should
Yeah. venture
take Matt over there to the sheets and see if it's comparable to.
It's not going to be like Danville.
All right, that's good. That's
It's
good.
not as bad as Danville.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to have a great day.
Yeah, it is. So I'm standing back a little because I'm afraid it's going to splash.
Tip over.
Yeah, it may not. It may be fine, but
So I went with this nitro cold brew, and this is because Matt gave me a pro tip here. He said the cold brew is more compatible with the Mexican food,
Yeah, it's not as acidic as regular coffee.
so it will.
It won't upset your stomach on top of the Mexican food.
All right, so that's a pro tip right there, ladies and gentlemen. Cold brew coffee, not gonna send you to the can.
Nope.
All right.
Here's your flashlight and my headlight.
So what do you think about this place?
It's dark. Dark and old.
That's right. That's right.
Best ones, yeah.
Yep, that's the best places are dark and old.
And dust usually won't trigger those candles.
no.
Look at the wall.
All right, and that's the kitchen back in there.
Yeah.
All right.
You can see into the kitchen from that side of the house. There's a window you can look through easily, but that room you're looking into across there, that used to be the old porch, and they turned it into where they used to hang meats in
There's
there.
a lot of stuff in here that goes back into like the 40s and 50s. So they couldn't place an exact age on this house, but based on some of the stuff we're seeing in here, this is an old house.
You put it close to the sides, you could.
All right, Matt's going up there to clear out all the spider webs for us.
I think you need to go up behind them. I want to hear. I want you to hear. Why don't you take this off?
There's nothing around to that door. This in here, try to see if they can set it off. I haven't looked.
Yeah, it definitely shifts. That was me.
Explainable electromagnetic field energy, but since there's no power in here, that's not really an issue. So if we get random spikes, then that's like, where's that coming from?
Because it's not actually a ghost hunting tool. It's not made for ghost hunting specifically. It's an electrician's tool. But it still measures in milligauss, and it'll measure the EMF fields. And sometimes we'll take, in addition to this, we'll also take a K2 meter. There's K2. The K2 meter is the one that's made for ghost hunting, but it's far more sensitive than the tri-field meter. So sometimes this thing will be going crazy, spiking all the way up to the red, like it's got a really high field somewhere, but this won't be doing anything. So that's why we don't rely solely upon these by themselves, because we feel like it's too easy for a manufacturer to make these things to give you a false positive. Because then you're going to go tell all your ghost hunting friends, hey, this works great, this is awesome, and then they're all going to go buy one too, you know? So we like to rely on things like this. This one always just goes up to the first click here, and you can see the MG there, milligauss, and this is what we usually start with. The cell phones will set these things off. Any kind of microwave ovens, particularly when they're running, or refrigerators, any electrical appliance will set this off. But also, if your wiring in your house is not grounded correctly, that will give you really high EMF levels throughout the whole house. And the theory behind it is that the EMF levels will either give something a chance to manifest, like it's like they feed off of that energy to be able to manifest, or it will take the energy and kind of, if you're exposed to it for a long period of time, it can make you kind of weird, loopy, you know? Like you can start getting afraid or paranoid of things without any reason. So, so we like to see what the levels are. In a house like this, I wouldn't expect any levels, you know, just because there's no electricity in here. So if we have any spikes at all on this thing, it's weird. Which, to be expected.
I'm gonna see if I can convince the neighbor and let y'all come in if everyone would wanna come back down.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, especially for a house like that. Oh, yeah.
Anything going on there?
Yeah, it's really not that long of a drive. I think it was like
Temperature
an hour and a half,
fluctuated
2
by
hours.
0.2.
So,
I was thinking Virginia Beach.
Yeah, with the temperature, we'll look for something significant, like a 10-degree immediate difference. We can go downstairs with it too. We can go around because we want to get the baseline throughout, so we can go look around downstairs as well.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a neat whiskey decanter. Saw that, Ryan? Gatekeeper. A bit of temperature fluctuation, huh? The light, and maybe, or the wire.
I was
Make
nowhere,
the wire loose.
close.
This jumped 0.2.
Oh, did it?
Grabbing it down real quick there.
Okay.
So what's going on?
All kinds of stuff. So we kept feeling drafts, right? Particularly in the bathroom, it felt a little cooler. The thermometer on this thing that she's holding kept going like it was erratic. It was going all over the place. So I took the lighter out of my pocket and put it up against the doorway to see if there was some sort of a draft coming in through the window, but there was no draft. If anything, the flame was leaning towards the bathroom instead of away from it. So then we come in here and there's some weird things going on. The K2 meter just went off again, and then she put this up against the window, and the temperature actually rose, even though they could feel like it was cold air coming into the window.
Huh.
So there's something about temperature in here, but Matt was standing out here in the hallway.
It's flickering again.
He was standing in front of the, he was standing in front of the camera, the surveillance camera that the client has here, and all of a sudden the thing started talking and said that the SD card had been removed.
Yeah, it was facing the bathroom, and the camera rotated towards me, looked up at me, and said SD card removed. And I'm like, 2 feet away from it, so it's not like I bumped into it or anything.
No.
And you have to physically push the SD card out
Yeah.
It's like
to
spring
take it
loaded.
out. And then he had checked his phone, and what did you say it said?
SD code not inserted.
So it's not like the camera was just glitching and saying something. It's registering that the SD card has been removed from the camera. So, and K2's going off now, and it's just jumping.
Yeah.
It seems like so.
K2 meters
K2 is steady.
fluctuating again, yeah.
Floating around there.
Isn't sure it's not the voice recorder.
All right, well,
We're gonna roll a quick EVP session. We're gonna do a burst session and see if we can't maybe pick something up. So, and then the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna say my name. Everyone's gonna say their name, so we can make sure if somebody accidentally says something, we can point it out, and just so if there's something here with us, it'll know who we are.
Okay.
And anytime we do EVP sessions, don't hesitate to say something if you need to, but just don't whisper. Because when you whisper, it makes it very hard when we go back and listen to it later. Makes it very hard to actually hear who's saying what, or if it's, a ghost speaking to us instead of one of us. So if you have to say something, just say it right out loud. Whenever we ask a question, we usually try to wait at least 30 seconds to a minute before we'll ask another question. Because for some reason, it seems like if we do get an answer, the answers to these things come a little bit later than what we would think they would. It's almost like we ask the question, and then there's a time period there where there's nothing, and then you get an answer. So if you fire off the questions too fast, you don't know which question it's answering. So you like to hit the rumble strips out here.
There's a K2 meter going again.
It is so
If somebody does whisper, just tag it so we know it's not anything paranormal. I mean, just say whisper.
And same thing, if you burp or fart, just call it out.
Yeah.
I'm not admitting to that.
All right. Matt?
Jeff?
Linda?
Chelsea.
Susan?
Jason.
Jacob.
And we're in this house right now, seeing if there's anyone here who would like to talk to us. So if you are here with us, can you please start by telling us your name?
Aside from those of us who mentioned our name, how many others are here with us?
Can you tell me if you know if Shelton is here?
Double J, are you with us?
Are you William Brand's brother?
Maybe have a conversation with you.
Are you okay with this many people being in your house? So I listened back to the recording with headphones, and I'm going to have to go back and process it because it sounds like for a couple of the questions, there's very, very faint talking. And I mean like very, very faint. I can't make out what it's saying, so I'm going to have to go back and process it and see if I can listen in with some boosted audio. But it definitely sounds like for the first couple questions there was something, and then towards the end it sounded like something murmured something, but it was super faint. Barely able to hear it, so I'll have to go back and listen on the software audio editor.
So Susan, what'd you hear over here?
Heard like a moaning, groaning, going
Coming from in this room.
coming from the room, yes, twice.
And Linda, you said this is the room that no one likes here?
Yeah. Yeah, evidently this is one of the rooms that's had a lot of activity in it. A lot of noises in this room.
Oh, we got some 8-tracks here. Look at that.
I know.
Oh, man.
Elvis.
Elvis.
All kinds of cool shit. But yeah, that's why I figured I would come in here and look around a little bit. We're always interested in seeing if the place feels different. But it doesn't necessarily feel different. There's nothing, it doesn't feel bad. And I really don't hear anything. I'm trying not to step on stuff too. But I really don't, not hearing anything else in here. I do feel like this is one of those places where if most of us leave and one person or two people stay, then we're going to get something. We got too many people, for one thing, I think, up here all at once. I think it would be worth it to try splitting up. I think some of us need to go outside and some of us need to stay up here and maybe do 2 separate things and then switch,
Okay.
you know?
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get everybody to go downstairs and outside. We're going to set up a REM pod towards the back of the house, facing where one of the windows that's facing where our car is parked. And maybe leave a digital voice recorder up here
Yeah.
too at the same time.
Maybe leave some cat balls.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, leave a couple cat balls, and then we can actually look through the window from the ground floor and look and see if something is messing with the REM pod. The REM pod is basically like a proximity meter. You set it down, and it's got an antenna coming out of the top, and the closer you get to that antenna, then lights, different colored lights start going off, and it starts emitting like a noise, like a high-pitched noise, and the tone will change the closer you get to it. So it kind of emits its own EMF field, and then whatever comes in and breaks that EMF field, that's what sets it off. But we've had a lot of luck leaving the house and leaving something like that set up and going outside and watching it and seeing something messing with it. So we'll try that, see if we pick up any more growls or anything on the digital voice recorder while it's up here by itself and nobody else is in the house. We just have to keep in mind that the EMF, or that the digital voice recorder will pick up our voices when we're talking down there. So I have to keep that in mind as well.
As for the kitchen, you can't get to it. You can get to a window that you can clearly get to.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the kitchen's where 90% of the time everybody was.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, all the
'cause-
family gathers in the kitchen. Yeah.
Because the floor is right above the basement. I heard it soft. So we don't even try to go in there. But
His basement?
yeah.
Ooh.
But there's a
I can't
window.
imagine what's in there.
There's a window you can open, and it's like this high, so you can usually get in.
Usually get to it.
If you want to take pictures or reach something in there.
Okay.
Matt, you want to go ahead and stick your balls in this room, and I'll get the REM pod, and then we'll go ahead and observe from outside.
Internet thing in there to get signal.
It's the same little low-lying vines that we have outside our house.
Yeah.
See all that stuff?
I think there's a hole
That's the
over
same
there
one.
that you can see into the basement from.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see down there, but
I think it's like
It's kind of cute, though.
Is the basement access, it's from the kitchen, the basement access?
from the other side of that door in there, I think it's kind of flooded though, maybe.
Yeah, I'm surprised they would even have a basement out here.
Yeah, that house over there's
yeah.
got a basement too. I never knew that.
Oh, yeah, Matt will scurry right down in there.
I was
Yeah,
getting ready
right.
to say, go ahead, stick your head in there, Jeff.
Actually, yeah, the stairs fell down.
Oh,
Is there
did
cat
they?
down there?
maybe. I don't know. I seen him jump down there.
So we're going to go ahead and head back into the house, but it's just going to be me, Jeff, and Susan. And we're going to try a spirit box session and see maybe if there's less people in the house, we might get some communication. The REM pod is like right up there on the second floor window. We didn't see it light up or anything, but we did leave a recording running up there. So at some point in the night, we're going to go back over it and see if we heard anything while the house was empty. But we're going to try a spirit box with less people and see if that could get any attention.
Okay, Matt's starting with the spirit box. We have the REM pod out here in the hallway.
Uncle Shelton, are you there? Uncle Otis? Angie? Ma? Where's your daddy? Where's Joe? Ann? John? Bill?
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with us? My name is Matt.
I'm Jeff.
I'm Gladys.
Also, if anyone comes near this red light, it'll light up, change colors, make a sound, let us know that someone else is here with us. Because right now we can't see you. So we're going to have to either hear you or you're going to have to come near that light.
You don't have to be scared or worried about us. All we want to do is talk. You gotta speak nice and loud. Can you do that for us, please?
And we've got the K2 meter going off right here. It's into the red.
Alright now, somebody needs to talk to me and let me know what's going on.
We got a solid red over here. All right, we see that. How about this one on the floor? I see this thing. Can you stop lighting it up? Maybe we could use that to ask you some questions. You have to stop lighting it up, though. All right. Well. Okay, so just to test, if you are here, if that is the best way, light it up again for us. All the way to the red, just like you had it a few minutes, whatever you were doing a few seconds ago. Do that again. All right, we see it. If you could stop, we could use that as the way to talk. If you could just stop doing, there we go.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to ask you a question. If the answer is yes, can you light that up to red? Do you understand? It's not lighting up. Do you understand? If the answer is yes, I want you to light it up to red. That means whatever you were doing a few seconds ago when I said that's it, you got to do that. Yeah, maybe that's not that then. All right. How about the REM pod? This thing with the red light on it. All it's gonna do is come near it. That metal stick that's sticking out the top. You touch that, that'll light up.
Are you in here with us?
Heard something there. What did that say? Did you catch it?
I think it said uh-huh.
All right. That was off the that was a coin falling off the dresser is what it sounded like.
Are you in this room?
I'm going back here.
I don't know, because there was coins up here, so there's coins up there. I don't know if any of them fell off or not. That's what it sounded like though, kind of, huh? Yeah.
Can we communicate with you in here?
What's this eye mean on the wall here? All right, Susan, so what you have going on down here?
So I was using Ghost Box, and it said, if I get to the right page here. Earlier it said blacksmith, and just now standing outside the door it said filthy. Then it said brother, and then Stanek, Vincent. These are all within a minute of each other.
They had to be people before us because it used to be a blacksmith shop over where the church is. Used to be a blacksmith shop there.
And then it said demon, and restless, tunnel. And he had told us there was a tunnel over there. It said I'm close, leave me alone, and I don't know stayed on the screen for a long time. And as you started coming down the stairs, it said come back, and then it said don't.
What do you think there, Matt?
It's a mixture of things, but I mean, it's saying come back as we're getting ready to leave.
What's your experience with the apps as far as, like, how do they work?
So the reason the apps are kind of up in the air within the paranormal community is a lot of them, while they say they don't use GPS location or tracking or anything like that, if you go into the app's actual settings, you'll see that it does have like a location tracking. And a lot of times what that'll lead to is the app kind of gauging where you are and basing words off of where you're located. The other thing too is cell phones don't have EMF detectors in them. So a lot of the ones that advertise that they have an EMF detector, it's not necessarily a real one because, like I said, phones don't have built-in EMF detectors. And if they did, there's so many computer components in a phone that it would be conflicting with it. And also, these apps tend to listen in with your microphone. They sync with your contacts to pull names and things like that. So the apps are kind of it's one of those things where it's like, do they work? It's mostly a no to we don't really know, because they've been inconsistent with a lot of stuff. Like, you'll be in a location where there's a lot of water and it'll say desert, and just inaccuracies. So it could be giving us relevant information, but it also could be because it's listening into what we're saying. It's using GPS tracking and location. So it's kind of one of those, take what the apps say with a grain of salt kind of thing.
So do you think it wants us to come back?
It could, and
Maybe
it's worth a shot trying.
Yeah, maybe we should just send Linda and Chelsea up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, see what they get. You think?
Yeah, that could be possible. You know, it could do better with just only women, as opposed to just men. So we could see if that's a possibility.
Plus, we're already 2/3 of the way down these stairs.
Yeah.
So there's that factor to consider as well, you know?
Yeah.
So let's go out and reconvene and see what they say.
So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to send females in. I think myself and Susan and Chelsea are going to go inside. We're going to go upstairs just to kind of see if perhaps this thing might respond better to females or not respond well to females at all. Either way, you know, to see what the activity may be. I'm taking a digital voice recorder, and certainly we have a few things that are still up there that we can use if need be. But just see if we can check it out.
The REM pod's in the hallway at the top of the steps, so
Okay.
you don't want to trip over it.
All right, yeah, we'll keep an eye on that too. So we started the spirit box, but we weren't getting a whole lot of things coming through it. So Susan turned that app back on her phone, and she started running that, and immediately we started getting like responses to our questions. The only thing, because it didn't want us up there. There was somebody up there, one of these women, that it just didn't want up there. And it kept saying things like she won't leave. You know, and then it said something about touching. She's gonna touch you. And she started getting like these weird chills all over her body, almost like something was touching her. So then it was kind of strange because we said, you know, do you want one of the guys to come back up here? And then it said something about Bruce. And we were like, Bruce? Who's Bruce? And she said large. So I thought maybe she's referring to one of the larger guys, right? So I think maybe we ought to send larger guys back up there because she said, come back. So it's almost like one of these guys she wants to talk to, but she don't want anything to do with me, like it or her.
Matt's middle name is Bruce.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
You don't know what his middle name is. There's no way in hell you know what his middle name is. But no, when when we asked who is touching her, it said mother.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, that's creepy.
Because I immediately started feeling a coolness on the left side of my body, and I can feel the coldness next to me.
Yeah.
And then just radiated all the way from my head down to the tops of my feet, and I just had chills all over.
Yeah.
And it stayed that way for a good 30 seconds.
It was.
That's creepy. That
Oh,
like
what was-
mother, you know what I mean? Like mother's a
It said
creepy name
mother.
for a ghost. It's like mama,
But no,
you know? Yeah.
randomly, I did ask. I said, do you want me to say the Lord's Prayer? And then I said, how would that make you feel? And it said angry.
Oh
And I
man.
thought,
Did you
that's
say it?
creepy. No.
All right.
But yeah, it kept saying things like she won't leave.
Accident.
Leave. It did say accident at one point.
And this was all through the
Flames.
phone app?
It did say flames.
Flames.
Yeah. This is all through the phone app.
Yeah.
And the responses that we were getting seemed very appropriate for the questions that we were asking. It wasn't like randomly throwing out words.
Very
Yeah.
intelligent.
Yeah. But we recorded the whole thing.
Okay.
So that's what this is.
All right, so we're getting ready to go back inside the house here. While we were walking by, it was hard to distinguish because there were cars coming down. But Matt, you heard something coming from up there, right?
Yeah, it sounded like as we came around this bend here, it almost sounded like a couple of thumps upstairs. And we've been in and out of this house all night, and there's no animals, there's no cats or anything up there. But unfortunately, because of the traffic, I can't decipher if it was up there or if it was a car going by. But just out of my sight, like ear sight, it sounded like ear sight. Out of my hearing, it sounded like something thumped up there a couple of times. But again, I can't decipher it just because there is a lot of traffic going by.
All right. Well, let's go in here and hear what we can see. All right, got the spirit box going. I'm Jeff.
Linda. Chelsea.
Matt. All right, and we're back. Up here, we heard there was someone that might not. We're not sure if you don't want people up here or if you do want people up here. Could you clarify that? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk into a couple of rooms. And if I walk into a room that you want me to be in, say stay. If you want me out of there, say out. Is it all right if I come in this room? You okay with me being in here?
I said yes.
I heard that. Is there anything in here you want me to find? Something in here that belongs to you? All right, there's a couple of drawers over here. Is it one of these drawers here? There's some change in that drawer. I see a chest back here. Do you want me to come out of this room? All right, I'm going to try walking into another room. Are you okay if I go in this room here? Is this okay? Is there anything that belongs to you in this room? It's a nice picture. How about I go downstairs? Do you want something out of the kitchen? All right, I'm going downstairs. Hearing something there. All right. What about down here? Is there anything that belongs to you? Is there anything that you're drawn to? Is there anything in this house that we should be worried about? Is there anything that could harm us in this house?
If you want me, Matt, to go downstairs, could you give an affirming answer?
It's saying something there.
I'll go ahead and head down.
All right. We got the REM pod going off. I don't know if I caught it on the video. Can you do that again for us? Can you come near that REM pod? It's weird, like as soon as I turn this flashlight on, the REM pod went off, and the flashlight won't affect that. I'd have to get all the way over to here to set that off. So, could you light that up again for us?
Oh, that might have been me.
Do you want the flashlight on or off? If you want it off, light that up. How about on? Light that up. That was interesting.
Was it the actual lights or was it the thermostat?
No, it was the actual lights. Like it was green light.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just a light flicker. I mean, see how it goes up to the red?
Yeah.
It went all the way up to the red and stayed there for at least 10 seconds just a few minutes ago. See,
We're looking
like
pretty
it's-
red right now.
I
Yeah.
know, but no, I mean it was pinged out like for a good 10 seconds.
Hmm.
I don't think I've ever seen it do that before.
It was doing that the last time we were in here.
Was it?
Yeah.
Going way far up like that and staying up?
That's so weird. It's like it
It is.
almost reacts to our voice, kind of.
Yeah. It is weird. It's like way up there.
There's nothing.
There's nothing.
We looked in here and all that.
I mean, what could be? There's nothing electrical except for what's in our bags.
Yeah.
And nothing electrical we've ever found sets it off except a cell phone. The only thing could be your cell phone getting close to it.
But it was going off when I wasn't in here, right?
I know, yeah. Put your cell phone close to it, just out of curiosity.
Hold on, it's lighting up again now.
No. Yeah, see, your cell phone's not even doing it.
Interesting.
It is, because there's really, in a house that doesn't have electricity, there's really no explanation for that.
But then if I take it, and when I was up here, I had set it right here, and it didn't do anything.
Huh.
Can you go near the black box now and touch it? Huh.
Yeah, like I just figured, okay, if it's doing it down there, then clearly something's messing with it.
Right.
But it's not doing anything right there.
Maybe the ghost has a bad back. You know, can't.
I mean, I don't like if something's attributed to this
Nope, it just went off.
wardrobe or.
Did it? There it goes.
There it goes.
Oh, and Matt, something's messing with it.
Yep.
So you can set it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, when it was last time I was up here myself, I put it there and it didn't do anything for like 20 minutes. Can you do that again, please? Make that black box light up.
All right, so we got this idea of what we're gonna do. Cause
It was his idea.
It's my idea.
it was his idea. And we're gonna break out a bunch of K2 meters, and we're gonna make a path with them, and we'll put one in each doorway to see if anything indicates that it wants us to go into one room or another, or to see if they light up in succession to indicate that perhaps something's moving through the room. So we're gonna set that up and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of activity on this one K2 meter. So throw a couple of more out there. Not a bunch. I mean, we don't have like 4 or 5, but put a few out there and see what happens. We've got a REM pod. K2 meter in that doorway. REM pod on the table. K2 meter on the floor here. K2 meter at this doorway. And a K2 meter at that doorway. I don't think I missed anything, right?
No.
All
So
right.
somebody needs to stand where they can see that K2 meter in that doorway over there and this one.
Okay, so I'll stand here.
Yeah, and then I can keep an eye on this one. And Matt, maybe you want to keep an eye on that one on the floor in front of you. See if any of them light up.
All right.
Light up in succession or something.
Can you show us where you are?
Look toward the closest black box that has all the lights on it. And touch it. This one lit up with just one light. A weak little signal.
Something we haven't tried is the shave and haircut.
Oh, that's
So it can either respond with a knock or light up something.
Yeah.
All
Can
right.
you respond back to this, please?
We got voices. I think it's people coming up.
I could, I mean, I've been hearing voices the whole time. People talking up there. But I don't think we're audio recording, right? So, it doesn't really matter. No, they're not lighting up.
It's weird.
That is weird. Why is that?
You could just make any last minute announcement for us to let us know. Are you done with us here? If you let us know, we'll get out of your hair. We'll leave you guys be.
So we wandered back here to the Robles Cantina where we left your car.
My car's still here.
And it's an interesting place at night. I thought it would be closed, a desolate parking lot. But
It's a hopping place in Tappahannock.
yeah, it's perfectly safe, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So how was the investigation tonight? What were your thoughts?
It was very interesting. It was real. I don't know if I really learned anything, but it was fun trying to interact with people that were in the house and the people that owned the place. And you guys were great.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was great having you along.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was something different to do, and for the next person that gets chosen, good luck. Enjoy it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and we'll keep in touch for sure.
Yeah, definitely. If you're ever in the area again, let me know.
So I ordered an extra spicy jalapeno chicken sandwich. It's available for a limited time. And I also got this. I haven't seen this before. It's Mountain Dew Voltage Raspberry. And Mountain Dews, they've been doing it up with their logos here. So they've really got a nice mountainous logo. I hear they're based in Tennessee, which is fairly local. You know, not unreasonably local.
Guys, you see how much sugar is in that thing?
I did not.
75 grams of sugar, and 75 of them are added sugars. It's 152% added sugars.
He wants to feel color.
Yes.
Feel the colors. Let's take a look. What'd you get there?
I got one of those chicken sandwiches, a chicken salad on the, I don't know what it is, ciabatta bread or something. They're pretty amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Chelsea, what'd you go for over there, huh?
I've got me a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar,
Yes.
little kick. Then I've got some grapes with some cheese and crackers.
Nice.
And then some little salami bites with some cheese.
That's some good stuff.
Some protein.
Well, I'm clearly eating the healthiest here.
With your Mountain Dew 750% added sugar. Jeez.
This thing's got, these are like jalapeno.
Yeah, move your hand for a second.
They're
Look
like
at
crispy
that thing,
jalapeno slices falling off there.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Quite
That's
a
really
sandwich.
The bread looks bad.
It does.
That's a good sandwich. All right, so we're heading back. Stopped at the Wawa, had some snacks. I kind of had a meal, I guess. Chicken sandwich, more of a snack, I guess. But the investigation,
I think it was a pretty good one tonight. It was cool going in this house that was sitting there abandoned, and no one has ever investigated there before. It seemed like we were getting some activity on our devices, at least. Not 100% sure that it was in direct correlation with our questions, but there was some activity on the devices for sure. And what was strange is at the end of the night, when me and Matt went in there for the last time, it was just quiet. There wasn't a single thing that lit up, nothing. So it makes you wonder, what was there that was causing these things to light up? Why were they lighting up all throughout the night earlier on, and then at the end they just stopped? You know, so perhaps someone's family member that was there seemed to be getting some hits on that stuff. But yeah, Chelsea, how was your first investigation?
It was awesome. I think we had a great investigation. We have a great group of people. The family members were wonderful, insightful, and more than willing to be accommodating for us to do what we needed to do. I think we got some very intelligent responses. We could say for sure that there was something there. You know, whether it was the family members, whether it was something else that wanted to come in and visit, we definitely got intelligent responses. I felt the cold spots. I had chills, full body chills, and it was really great. There was no fear. There was no danger. It went wonderful. Couldn't have had a better first experience.
So we can expect to see you back again then.
That's what I was going to say. Sounds like she'll come back.
Yeah, and I think the next one is in 2 weeks. We usually do these investigations every other week, every other weekend. Right now we're booked through October, and it's now September 13th,
4th, yeah,
something like that. So yeah, we got some cases coming up. We're going to be going all the way up to Maryland if everything goes well. If sometimes the cases get canceled by the client. If this doesn't get canceled, we'll be going up to Maryland. I think this one's going to be pretty intense in 2 weeks, and you know, reason to perhaps hit that, as they say on YouTube, that like and subscribe button, or at least the subscribe button.
Right.
Because even if you didn't like this video, you might like the next one. So go ahead and subscribe. If you watched this long, you probably liked it. Or just had never seen anything like this before, like hated it so much that you couldn't stop watching it. Because I've had some things like that. You know, it's just like, this is so horrible, but I got to see where it goes.
Yeah.
So.
Or else you started watching it and then you fell asleep and it just kept rolling through.
And you woke up at this point.
Right.
So you can take our word for it. It was worth
good.
Subscribing.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time, remember, there's much more to see in the dark.